So price elasticity of demand measures the extent the quantity of a product demanded changes in response to a change in price. So the formula looks like this. So here is the percentage change of demand over the change in price. So this affects total revenue because a change in price or quantity demanded will obviously affect the revenue of a product in a company. So the first one is perfectly inelastic. The graph looks like this. Here's price, here's quantity, and it typically equals 0. So like for Nintendo, in order to use a controller, let's say that all the Joy-Cons are broken and you have to get it fixed. So no matter the price, they're obviously going to make more, and then everyone will pay for it because you can't use the Switch without the proper working controller. So the next one, relatively inelastic, tends to look like this. And so let's say the price per Joy-Con is like 10 and then 15, while the quantity is 100 for 10 and then 90 for 15. So what happens is the change in price equals price 1 minus the price, so that would be 15 minus 10 equals 5, and the change in quantity equals quantity 1 minus quantity, so that would be 90 minus 100, which equals negative 10, but that doesn't matter. So then we have change in quantity divided by change in price, which you multiply by price divided by quantity. And so you would get 10 over 5 times 15 over 100, which would give you 0.3, which is less than 1, which is typically how relatively inelastic works. So the next one is unit elastic. So unit elastic tends to look like this. And so that basically just means the price per Joy-Con goes up by 50%, and then the quantity of Joy-Con also goes up by 50%. It equals 1. So that would give you unit elastic, because unit elastic always equals 1. And the fourth one, relative elastic, looks like this. Basically what this would mean is if the price per Joy-Con went up by 20%, but the quantity per Joy-Con went down 25%, this would give us 1.25, which is greater than 1. So that makes it relative elastic because it's always greater than 1. And then the final one, is perfect elastic, which basically just means that no matter the price, people are always going to, it's not going to affect the quantity.